Coming up on Look Today, well, a gun safety march took place in Glens Falls over the weekend, and we were there. And we attend the Housing Issues Workshop at Crandall Library in Glens Falls. Got details. Plus, a very unique convention featuring the style of steampunk took place at the Queensbury Hotel in Glens Falls. We were there. All ahead on Look Today. Welcome everyone, I'm J. Hood Jackson and this is Look Today. Well, in tonight's program, I sit down with Representative Elise Stefanik of the 21st Congressional District. Now, in this exclusive interview, I talk with her about the federal tax bill and dairy farmers in upstate New York. This is an interview you don't want to miss. Plus, we've got your weather for the Tri-North counties, but first, these headline stories. Well, in our lead story, a gun safety march took place in Glens Falls over the weekend. And the march was part of the National March for Our Lives movement. Well, over 150 people were in attendance, including many students in the area. Now, remember, you can visit our website, looktvonline.com, for a number of different interviews that I've done with students, including one with the organizer of this event, Kevin Davidson, and he's a senior at South Glens Falls High. In other news, well, last week I interviewed Paul Hancock and Robert Landry about the issues of homelessness and low-income housing. Well, as a follow-up, they invited us to attend a symposium on poverty at Crandall Library in Glens Falls over the weekend. Now, one of the participants spoke about his struggles and experiences.
Your living quarters is a tent out on a walking trail or out in the woods because you have no money, even though you're trying like hell to get a job. Nobody will take a chance on you because you walk in and most of us have stains on us because we have no other way of income to even do our laundry.
Boy, you know, it's things we do not think about. The woman sitting next to him, by the way, also had a comment about how she had to try to sneak into places to do her laundry. And this is an issue that we should really be more aware of. All right, switching from news to weather. It looks like spring and it sounds like spring. You know it's spring around here when people in the control room are whistling the theme song to Look Today. That means we're in a good mood. Well, let's see how this week is shaping up. For a more detailed look at our weather, let's head to the Glens Falls Weather Center for a look at your first forecast.
Thanks, Jesse. I'm meteorologist Clarence Ponser with your first look weather update on Look TV. Here's our national satellite and radar from earlier today. We have a new influx of moisture making its way through parts of the mid and deep south and heading into the Midwest as well. This will be our biggest concern across the Capital District over the next few days as we continue to watch the system. But for now, enjoy beautiful weather conditions, clear skies from earlier. The radars are quiet across the Capital District. Here's that area of high pressure that's continuing to dominate the forecast Tuesday. That low pressure continues to make its way eastward, but this high pressure dome will be our biggest concern on Tuesday along with Tuesday night. So when will the rain showers arrive? Well, we got to get through Monday night first. 34 is the overnight low. Clear skies underneath that high pressure. We'll have a south wind about 5 or so miles per hour. During the early morning hours on your Tuesday, we could be experiencing a rising temperature increase from 36 at 7 a.m., 40 degrees at 8 a.m., mid-40s by 9 a.m., and will be mainly sunny throughout the entire day as we climb to 65, south wind about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Here come the rain chances Tuesday night. Wednesday could be a wet one, 9% chance of showers. We also highlight that we may see a quarter to a half inch of rain. We'll drop the highs from the mid-60s down to the mid-50s on Wednesday. Mid-50s continue for Thursday, featuring a 40% chance of showers. We'll go full sunshine to end the work week, only to have a new shower chance for the first half of your next weekend. That was your weather update here on First Look Weather on Look TV. I'm meteorologist Clarence Ponser. Now I send it back to you, Jesse.
Thanks very much, Clarence. All right, back to the news. Here's a good one. Steampunk convention took place at the Queensbury Hotel in Glens Falls over the weekend. Now dubbed as the Wings Falls Steamposium, the event featured this very unique art form and fashion that blends styles of industrial futurism with, guess what, the Victorian era. Well, we were at the event. We spoke to Jonathan Phelps, a participant at the event.
I mean, steampunk is like as if technology went in a direction that is, steam driven, like steam engines. So really at the heart of steampunk, it's a different path of technology. There's many ways that we could have gone along the way when it comes to our own development of culture and technology. And this is tapping into a different timeline.
This is a very creative movement. And for those of you old enough, you might remember a movie called Time Bandit. That was a pivotal movement at that time, and I think really the start of this movement. The movie's called Time Bandits. I really encourage you to check it out. All right, up next, I sit down with our representative, Elise Stefanik of the 21st Congressional District. Now, in this exclusive interview, I talked to her about the federal tax bill and dairy farmers in upstate New York. Now, it's a two-part interview. Both parts we will feature in this program, and it's an interview you don't want to miss. But first, if you see news happening, you want to share a story idea. How about join us for an interview? Then give us a call on the hotline. The number is 798-8000. Well, that's all the time we have for this edition of Look Today. It's Monday, so we like to look ahead. Bill Osborne is coming in, the father of the late Ben Osborne. An annual fundraiser they do called Baskets for Ben, and we invite Bill in every year, and he called me last week, tell me that they were having the event, so he will be in. It's always great to see Bill. Brandon from Hamlet and Ghost, a really great restaurant in Saratoga, is coming in to talk about the tip credit legislation that's before the State Assembly. Patricia Nugent from the League of Women Voters is coming in to talk about voter registration issues. And we've got another edition of A Look at Veterans. And by the way, when our Congresswoman Elise Stefanik was here, she also agreed to do one of the episodes in the series, A Look at Veterans, about things that she's doing in Washington to support veterans in our community. That's it. Tonight on Look TV, Beyond the Headlines and Tracks, we've got a new one. And don't forget, tune in tomorrow night for the stories that matter to you. Good night, everyone.